Today on Bill.
My wife is not happy. She thinks I'm a fat slob.
I'm just scared that one day I'm gonna wake up and he's gonna be dead lying next to me. Who sits on the couch all the time? Who does not want to get up?
Who's gonna pay the bills when I have a heart attack because you're not helping?
They fat and nasty.
Also said she smells like what?
Dead dog.
You love me. You should be happy not talking about me.
I'm trying to help you.
I love my weight.
I love you, but I want you to lose that.
Right now.
Coming in and thanks for watching. It's becoming harder and harder to make the right choices when it comes to food and drink. It seems that at every turn there's a cheeseburger, a chicken wing, a chocolate chip cookie staring us right in the face. My guests today say it's hard enough to resist that temptation, but the outrageous insults hurled at them by their supposed loved ones are making things more difficult. Take a look at this.
My name is Michael, and I weigh 460 pounds. I gained about 240 pounds in the last 5 years, and my wife is not happy. She thinks I'm a fat slob.
How many cookies did you take?
Oh, man, stop. And she is so disgusted by me that we stopped having sex.
Get out of here, man.
Come here, give me a kiss.
Nope.
She's always on my case for eating the wrong foods.
Hey, punk. What you doing? You know, those are my cookies.
And for busting out of my clothes. I've gotten so big that everyday things like putting on my socks are getting harder and harder to do. I know I need to lose weight, but she needs to loosen up.
Please welcome Michael's wife, Lindsay, to the show. Lindsay, how you doing? All right. What has changed in the last 2 or 3 or 4 years with Michael's fantastic weight gain? What has changed in your marriage?
Truthfully, our sex life. We can't even go out. We can't go to theme parks. We can't even go to the movies. He doesn't fit in the chairs at all whatsoever.
It's like a regular movie house. He can't go watch a movie.
Not at all. Not at all. Like when he sits in the chair, he's really uncomfortable. He can't sit. Like his chunk basically hangs off the sides. It's really tight for him.
Getting on an airplane.
And getting on the airplane. Sometimes I'm surprised they don't even charge him for an extra sheet sometimes because of how big he is.
What happens to the furniture at home, the chairs, the couches?
Everything breaks. He actually bought me a chair 2 weeks ago, and the weight limit says 300 pounds, and he sat in it anyways, and I told him not to. Within 2 minutes, the metal started bending out to the point where it flattened straight onto the floor.
Do you have any idea exactly what he weighs within 10 or 20 pounds at this point? What's your estimate?
Maybe about 480, close to 500 pounds.
If this doesn't change, what happens in your relationship with Michael?
I'm walking out the door.
You can't do it anymore.
I can't do it. He won't get up out of bed. He won't pick out his own clothes. The closet's right next to our bed, and he won't get up to look for his clothes. He tells me to get up and try to find him a shirt or a pair of pants.
And when you married him, you didn't buy into this. He changed.
He changed so much. He's gotten really lazy. And if he goes into the living room, he'll be like, oh, get me a different shirt. This one doesn't fit well. I'm like, well, why don't you get up? Why don't you go look for a shirt? Because if I bring you out the wrong shirt, then you're not going to wear it. You're going to tell me to go pick out something else for you.
And you want to have children. You want to have babies.
I want to have kids. Yes, I really do. I'm 26. I don't have any kids at all whatsoever.
And you want kids.
Oh, definitely. I hope I can have triplets the first time around.
But the intimacy, the...
It's gone.
Enjoyment.
There's nothing there. Like, I want to be able to feel the way I did the first time we got together. Happy, be able to go anywhere, not have a problem. I have people always look at me all weird, thinking that, like, they're giving him disgusting looks all the time. I actually get kind of embarrassed sometimes by being with him. I feel like I want to let go of his hand and kind of either walk behind him or walk in front of him.
As if he's not
If he's not
related.
next to me or near me.
You get emotional about this, don't you?
Yeah, very much.
Hard.
It hurts me.
Because that's not the guy.
It breaks my heart because I'm just scared that one day I'm going to wake up and he's going to be dead lying next to me and I'm not going to know what to do at all whatsoever. It hurts. I don't want to lose him.
You've lost him in a sense.
I've lost a lot.
You lost the guy that you married.
Yeah.
Have you tried? What have you done to say, Michael, in a loving way, do this, don't do that? Does he blame you a little bit?
He blames me all the time.
What does he say? Why does he blame you?
He tells me that, oh, it's because of your cooking. And I try to bake things. I try to saute it. I try not to use anything like grease or oil. And the worst thing is that half the times I cook it, he's like, oh, I don't want this, or I don't want it cooked like this. I want it fried. Everything has to be fried to him.
And
I
you
don't
fight
want to
all
give
the
him.
time. The whole life is
Constantly.
consumed at no point.
Constantly. It's like every 5 minutes. It's like we always fight, and then it gets to the point where I have to insult him and call him a butterball just for him to get up and actually move. It's really hard.
Honey, what do you want to see happen today?
I want him to either lose the weight or I'm going to walk out the door.
You can't take it anymore.
I can't. I really can't.
He needs to hear it from you. Please welcome Lindsay's husband, Michael, to the show. Michael, come on in.
Are you really sitting here playing the victim and sitting here crying in front of these people?
Are you serious?
How you doing, Michael?
Are you sitting here playing the victim?
Are you
I asked you
serious?
some simple, real simple stuff. Make a decent meal, a fully proportioned meal. Don't bring soda in the house. You know I don't drink, I don't smoke. My only addiction is drinking soda. What do? I'm thirsty. Bring in a 12-pack of soda. How am I supposed to sit here and lose weight when you know damn well if I go to the refrigerator, I'm going to take the soda over the water, but you keep bringing it
And I give you water over the soda.
Who wants that? Well, if you want me to really lose weight, you put some juice or something healthy in there. You leave the soda in there outside.
Yeah.
You know what? Bring it into the house. I sell soda. If I could go all day selling soda around the whole city.
Wait, Michael, you're blaming her for your weight? Does she hold your mouth open and jab down the Coke or the Pepsi?
Okay.
Is that her fault?
Okay.
Not my fault. I try to give you fruit. I try to give you vegetables. You don't like it. You choose not to eat it. How is that my fault?
Everybody has their
I'm
addiction
sorry.
in life.
Who sits
People
on the
drink,
couch all the
people
time?
use
Who
drugs.
does not want to
I drink
get up?
soda. I sell soda all day. If I can go all
never,
day
ever
around
get
the
up.
whole city and not drink
you
soda,
always tell
I'll
me
say
to
one
get
thing.
your clothes.
Don't put it cold
You're
in the
the living
refrigerator.
room all the time. Who gets your clothes?
You
Who
get my
puts
clothes.
on your socks? Who gets you dressed every morning for you to go to work?
Who pays
I
the bills?
do. You don't.
Who's going to pay the bills when I have a heart attack because you're not helping me?
You're...
Who's going to do that? Who's going to
Really?
take care of you then? Then there's going to be nobody.
Michael, what does she call you? What does she call you?
I mean, she calls me names. I need her to change it.
Like
She calls
what?
me
What's
names. All kind of
Slob.
names. Slob.
Hippo.
Because I try to be nice and that don't work
And
with
she
you.
says these words.
How does it make you feel?
Me. Now, other times I want to go and make love to my wife. She's like, no, she's not giving it to me. She wants to say, you can't get on top of me. You squish me. Then when I say, okay, you get on top of me. If I tell her to get on top of me, then she starts arguing with me. Why do I always got to be on top? We can't go to Six Flags. We can't go here. We can't go to the movies. But when I say I want to go do something decent.
Does she embarrass you in public?
In public, when we're walking together, she walks away from me. She'll walk like 5-6 feet ahead of me. And then if I start crossing the street without her, she'll be like, you're walking away from me.
What happened at the family reunion?
I'm going to sit down at the table. The table was too big. I'm too big to fit inside the table. There's a table and a bench. I go to sit on it, and my stomach kind of came across it. It was uncomfortable. So I switched positions. At a point, I ended up falling from the chair. Now, anytime we go near a bench or we go into a restaurant where the chairs are connected, she's like, table, extra pull-out chair space.
She embarrasses you in public and with your family?
All the time.
Are you worried about her cheating? She's a 26-year-old, attractive woman. Are you a little bit concerned about her seeking affection in the arms of another man?
I am, because if she's not getting it from me, she's like gonna, maybe want to get it from somebody else.
Honey, is that possible?
And I love her. I want to have kids.
Lindsay?
I'm not going to do that to him. It'd be
Have you
too
cheated on
heartbreaking.
him?
No, I haven't.
You have not?
No.
And you've not cheated on her, and you love each other. You love that man.
Yes,
You
very
were
much.
separated a bit.
We did separate
What
a few
happened during the
times.
separation?
I went to my mom's and I stayed at my mother's.
Because of the tension and the anger and the argument.
It's just a constant fight all the time, and I just get so aggravated with it. Sometimes I feel like I just can't take it.
Michael, you weren't born this way. Something happened 3 years ago. Why did you put on more than 200 pounds in the last 2 or 3 years?
When we started having a lot of arguments and fighting and separated, I would kind of like binge eat. The whole time that we're together, I would just...
Food was medicine, because this was you 2.5 years ago, that picture. That's, shall I say, an average-looking guy. So what happened? Was it the tension that you blame on Lindsay that caused you to eat? Do you blame her for the soda pop that you drink and for the tacos that you consume and the hamburgers? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, Michael. It's not her life. It's up to you.
You're right.
All right.
And I don't fully blame her. I don't fully blame her, but I'm saying there's some things that can make it easier. Like, number one thing is I don't overly consume a whole lot of food during the course of the day. My number one thing is drinking soda.
How many sodas do you drink a day?
Oh, as many as is there.
12?
Probably about a 12-pack a day. Or
12-pack a day.
More like
So you
3 or
drink
4
like
2 liters.
4,000 sodas a month. 4,000? 12 a day?
Well, I sell soda, so it's kind of cheap.
You take it all. Take a lot of soda.
Yes.
Is that the problem more than her? Or does she cause you to drink that many sodas?
She calls me or texts me, baby, I'm thirsty. Please bring home some soda. I say, can we bring home something else? So I bring her home the soda.
You can't even say about soda anymore because technically I bought the little soda machine for myself and I only make like lemonade or pink lemonade out of it. I stopped buying soda because of you.
We have Michael's sister and father coming up. Stay right there.
This weighty battle continues.
Blood is bigger than water.
That's your business. She don't care.
And you need to
Today's all about loved ones that are morbidly obese. Before we go any further, Michael, you're 31, Lindsay, you're 26. I sense you want to be a father. You want to live a long life. You want to see your kids grow. You want to see your grandkids grow. You want it all. The course that you're on, do you understand, is not going to get you there?
I do.
And that blaming her for your problem or exacerbating or aggravating his problems by what words that you use, this is the problem. If you're more loving and supporting and if you're more accepting and owning your difficulty, I think you two have a future. But this has got to change. Otherwise, we're in trouble. You're in trouble, right?
Right.
So do you say to him, I shouldn't use hippo, slob, butterball? And on the other hand, you shouldn't say, you're making me drink. You're making me eat. The fact that you're selling soda doesn't mean you have to consume it, right?
Right.
In other words, you two together can solve a problem, but you can't do this all the days of your marriage, otherwise you're done. And you have some history with this, right?
Yes, sir.
Your father.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. Before we get to Michael Sr., please welcome Michael's sister, Nikki, to the show. Nikki, come on out.
You slut. How dare you? Okay? Yeah, you are. How dare you?
Problem.
Yeah,
Why
you know what?
That's your freaking problem.
This is my problem. You see this? This is
He's
my
your brother, but this is not your relationship. This is not your relationship.
You know what? Blood is
got
bigger
your
than
own
water.
thing. That's your
Grows
business. She
before
don't
goes.
care.
And you need
It's
to
not
because you know you need to sit down. Because you are the problem. You're the one who.
Ladies.
You caused this. Okay?
You caused
You
it?
did. No.
Hey, explain to me. Explain to me, Nikki, how.
You need to start. You don't look like you missed any meals, but nonetheless,
Because I don't eat every time we fight, every time we argue, I can't eat. I can't shove one piece of food down my throat.
You know why you caused this? Why you helped cause this? Because it's a joint effort. But you, if you love him like you claim you love him, you wouldn't cheat on him. You wouldn't call him names.
First off, I never cheated on him.
I am speaking.
I don't give
You should not.
I should what?
Be.
I should not what?
If you shut up, you'll hear it.
I'm not gonna shut up, though. That's the issue.
So, yeah,
Because
you
no,
don't.
Nikki,
I
is
don't
she
cheat
cheating on him?
As far as I know, she has cheated on him numerous
No, I
times in the
haven't.
past.
No, I haven't.
Causing him to have depression, and he turns to food for comfort.
It's medicine to him. It's medicine.
Yeah. People get high. People drink alcohol. People do all types of stuff. He turns to food. It's
How can you
illegal,
blame
safe
Lindsay
way.
for making him weigh 500 pounds?
It's a combination. It's both of them, okay? She is not willing to be the woman that she's supposed to be and help him lose weight.
I tried to help him. That's the problem. Yes, I have. You don't sit there.
You took a walk? When was the last time you took a walk with him?
Let's see. Yesterday.
Wait a minute.
The day before
was
that.
To the store.
How do you know
was
what's
that
going on?
around the corner?
You're a sister. How do you know what's
I tried to walk
happening?
out the door with the damn
Because
dog,
we
and he
talk.
doesn't even want to come with me. How is that
Because
my
we
fault?
talk.
Michael
How is
gives
that
you
my
hit.
fault?
You're not living in a house. You don't know what's
To walk
You know
three
what?
houses down, to
But
walk
I
3
see
houses
to
back,
him.
even if we
I
got to
see
start
when he
little.
goes on
Even if we
Facebook.
got to start
He
small.
texts me.
Because he says that it hurts him when he breathes. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But let's just walk down the block and back, and he doesn't even want to do that. He sits on the couch. 5 minutes later, he passes out on the couch sleeping. How is
Because he's been out all day at work.
Michael, why aren't you talking?
He doesn't move like that. He doesn't move like that,
Have you
period.
actually seen him?
I've actually worked with him. I work with him. I move soda with him.
But I mean,
So how are you going to sit there and tell me
Michael,
you're not there? You don't live with us. You're in Jersey.
I see it.
Listen.
It's wrong for you to sit up here and call her, come here and talk to her about, her cheating. If she's cheating or not. I don't know that she's cheating. I mean, what's the reason?
Liar, because you've told me that.
What's the reason? How about your cheating? You say you're talking about? How about just stuff that you do at home? How are you going to say those phones out her ear?
I'm sorry.
And you
I
be doing
go
stuff?
with my friends to strip parties and have pieces all over my face. I'm sorry. That's not me. I sit at home. I did not lie.
I mean, I don't know.
So I don't even know. What am I doing? eating. If I'm not
the
working,
reason I gain weight is because I love to
So when
eat.
do I have time to
Period.
freaking cheat on him?
But
Let
I
me know
also
that.
walk.
The first thing he's got to lose is this 170 pounds.
Absolutely.
That's what, I don't think she weighs 170 pounds.
Whatever. I said 150 to 200 pounds. That's the first bit of
How does that make you feel that Nikki wants you away?
I
don't ever
understand
see
that.
her. She doesn't
but
come
there
around.
are people
It
in your
doesn't really
life
bother me at all
that you may
whatsoever.
love.
She doesn't come around.
Do you think that she's the only reason that I'm depressed and
my
I'm
niece
stressed?
and my nephew,
How about the
which I
fact that
haven't
every
seen
time I
in
come
2
from Florida to
years.
Jersey to
I got
visit
to
you,
see them
I
one
always
time
come
because
make
they
sure I
came
come
down
one
for a
time.
family reunion.
Yes, you
They
did.
Every
wouldn't
time I
even
come.
spend the
Michael,
night.
you
They
came on
decided to go
vacation
back
to
to
Florida.
Georgia,
You
spend
came
the
to-
night, spend money at a hotel
One at a
instead of
time.
spending time at the
Lindsay,
house
hold on.
so I can see my niece and my nephew.
What's happening in the brother-sister dynamic? What is going on here? Because the only thing you know about this relationship is what Michael tells you. You
Absolutely.
understand that he maybe has a different perspective, not a full perspective of what's going on?
You know what? You're absolutely right. There's always 3 sides to every
At
story.
least. And you only hear one
His
side.
side, her side, and the
And you
truth.
took her... Michael, why are you so
And
upset?
I will absolutely
why are you
any
upset?
day
Nikki,
take
hold on.
his-
Why you
From what she's saying, it's like it's only one reason that I'm depressed is only because
No,
of issues with me and Lindsay.
it's not.
How about this? Every time I'll come to Jersey, my dad is sick. He just had toe amputated. He just had a leg recently amputated.
Perfect timing.
Every time
Michael, please welcome Michael Sr. to the show. Michael, how you doing? All right. Now, Michael Sr., you have battled weight issues your whole life, correct?
True.
Tell me what's going on in you and why these weight issues put you in a wheelchair.
Diabetes.
Talk to your son. What do you want to say to him?
Well, you look at me. All right? I'm the blueprint of what you're going to be if you don't change. The weight will lead to diabetes, amputations, heart problems, eye problems. All right?
Man to man,
Whether or not-
father to son.
whether
You've
or
lost a
not
leg with it.
She's guilty or innocent of making you like you are. You're the one that puts the stuff in your mouth. She's not taking your hand and forcing it in. You have the option to say no.
And Michael, you weighed over
You
400
know?
pounds at one point,
Oh, I
correct?
weigh 360. Come on, Bill.
360.
All right.
And you got diabetes, you lost leg, had a toe cut off, you got
Yes,
other
sir.
ailments, all attributable, and he might weigh 100 pounds more than that.
And, you know, it's in your blood, it's in your DNA to get diabetes because I have it, my mother had it, my grandfather had it.
Michael, do you want to end up
you're
like your
next.
dad?
No.
You know?
What are you willing to do
don't
not
want
to have that happen?
Need to work on some better ways and eating better and, you know, staying away from the soda.
That's number one. That's number one. But the other thing,
I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead,
It's
Michael.
going to be hard for him to stay away from the soda because this is his business. He works with soda. He delivers soda. I mean, he sells it.
well,
By-
choose between a job and your life, but let's face it. When you have an addiction, what you have to do is own your own addiction. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, sex, eating, you got to own it. And don't project on others what they're doing to make you. Don't
Yeah.
make you a victim. Take control. And
Really
Nikki,
take
are you
control.
helping? Or, in other words, in this, your brother and you have a great relationship. And when he tells you one thing about this marriage and then you undermine his relationship with her by confirming it, maybe you can step back a little bit. Just a little bit. And Michael, you've got to step forward, man.
Bill, I'm trying to step forward. I'm trying to do better.
If later in the show we give you a game plan, would you be encouraged maybe to accept it, Lindsay? Michael, you're the key here. If we give you a game plan later in the show, might you be willing to accept it?
Of course.
All right.
I mean, I do want to have a good, you know.
You
I
gotta
wanna
have a baby.
children with my
You
wife-
want a baby.
With my wife. I want to be with my wife. We married each other for better or worse. I
Yeah.
want to be with her until I die.
Yeah.
And hopefully not of a heart attack.
All right, we're going to touch base with this family later on. Don't go away. A lot more coming up.
I hope this actually gets through to him and he actually decides to lose the weight.
A battle over weight between sisters.
I love you, girl.
Okay, you love me. You should be happy not talking about me.
I'm trying to help
you
you.
not.
Hell no.
Is it tough love
That's why you gon' die. You gon' die because you need to lose weight.
Really?
or fat bashing?
She just mean. She just awful. It's thing that
She's a fat slob.
Love watching from your couch? On today's show, family members are desperately trying to get their loved ones to lose weight because they weigh so much. Is it too late? We're about to find out. Please welcome Kiki to the show. Kiki, how you doing?
all right. And you?
All right, now, Kiki, you're concerned about two of your family members. What is it?
Well, one of them, they fat, They too big. They embarrassing, you know. So I love them, but I just want them to lose the weight, you know, but they won't listen.
They're two sisters. You love them. And they're only like 31 and 26, right?
Yes.
Well, let's take a look at this tape. Take a look at the tape.
I have two sisters. They fat and nasty, and they just disgusted. I got one sister that's so fat that she broke her bed frame. She got to sleep with her mattress on the floor. She just so fat, she just broke her own toilet seat.
This is my oatmeal pies. This is what I eat at night. This is my honey buns that I'll eat through the day.
My other sister eats so much and big, she went and bought a refrigerator and put a lock on it. My sister is over 300 pounds, and they is an embarrassment to our family. That all she do is eat. It just makes me sick.
Oh, you can't say that.
Will you please help me, Bill? Because I really do want them to lose weight before it gets too late, and their kids need them around here, Bill. Please, please, just help me.
Kiki, we're going to try to help. So you've called your sister Leona gross, fat, and disgusting, correct?
Yes, I have.
And you said those exact words to her.
The exact words.
And you also said she smells like what?
Oh, dead dog.
Dead dog.
A dead dog.
Tell me her eating habits. Like in the morning, take me, Leona, from the time she gets up to the time she goes to bed. What happens? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. What does she eat?
Pork chops.
Pork chops.
Chicken. She don't know what breakfast is.
She goes right to dinner.
She goes straight to dinner. And I be trying to tell her not to do that because she killing herself. You know what I'm saying? And then she already got health problems. She on an oxygen mask. She can barely breathe.
So she puts on the mask.
She don't use it because she feel like she don't need it. In her mind, she weighs 250 pounds.
But she eats 6 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
6 times a day.
If I go to a buffet with her, I have to tell the other people to go get their food because it ain't gonna be none left. And then I'm just being real, but I love her, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my oldest sister.
And you love Leona.
I love her today.
You want her to get better.
I really do. She got 3 beautiful kids that need her.
All right, please welcome Kiki's sister, Leona, to the show. Leona, come on out.
You are so mean. You
I
are
am
mean.
not
Yes, you are.
mean.
You are so
I love
mean.
you, girl.
Okay, you love me. You should be happy not talking about me.
I'm trying to help
you
you.
not.
How
No, you
not?
not.
How?
You
Sit
not.
down.
You sit down.
Sit down.
Well, she is sitting down.
I am sitting down. You sit down somewhere. Look at you. Look at this.
So,
you
I
telling me you
love my
don't
weight. I love my weight.
I love you, but I want you to lose that.
So it's me. It's mine.
What about your kids?
Okay, I love my kids. My kids love
How
me.
you love your kids and
Okay.
you keep on eating?
Leona, what kind of things did
You
Kiki
eat
say
your
to you?
life away.
Have a seat, honey. What kind of things did she say that hurt you?
She just mean. She just awful. It's thing that
She's a fat slop. To be real with you, look at her.
I was at a beach.
Just look at her. Do she weigh 250 pounds to y'all?
I ain't never say I was.
In her
I ain't
mind.
never say I was.
In her mind.
I ain't never say I was.
Are you helping or hurting by these words?
I'm trying to
hurting. Help her.
She hurting because she
Trying
was
to
helping.
encourage
if
her
you was
to lose
helping,
weight.
If you was helping me, you won't be up and talking about me. You be encouraging me to lose weight. Instead,
You trying to make me feel like you trying to make me feel bad because I talked about you? That would never happen. That would never happen.
You know what? That's why
That's why you gon' die. You gon' die because you need to lose
Really?
weight. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did
Okay.
she sleep
No,
with
I'm
one of your?
not.
Did she sleep?
Yes,
with,
she did.
She
She did.
sleep with one of your boyfriends?
Yes.
What
Who
happened?
is your boyfriend that I
She
done
did.
slept with?
Yes, she did.
Who?
No names here. They're not here. Tell me about the beach incident. What happened at the beach?
I was at the beach and I had a baby suit on. I had a baby suit on. She had tell everybody to look at me.
Had a 2-piece bikini.
It was not a
It
two-piece.
looked like one.
It was not a two-piece.
It looked
and she
like
had told
one.
everybody to look at me. Look at that her butt hanging out.
Well,
and
you know
everybody
not to
saw
go
what
to
they
no
was
beach
doing
like
and
that.
looked at me.
Well, you knew that was embarrassing, baby. Straight embarrassing.
And then she's so embarrassed. She's so rude. She had my kids even calling me fat.
In front of your kids.
Yes, she had my kids even calling me fat.
How old are the kids? How old?
My kids is 4, 9, and 8.
See, they know enough. Let me ask you, Kiki. You shouldn't do that in front of those children.
It
She
ain't
don't
that
care.
I'm doing
She
it in
don't
front of the
even care.
kids.
She
If they
don't
be
care.
there at the time that I
She
come
don't even
there,
care.
so therefore, I'm trying to encourage my sister.
You're
is not
encouraging the
trying to
wrong
encourage
way.
She's sick already. So why
Honey,
eat?
have
why
you
eat
tried to lose weight, or you think?
Yes, I'm trying to lose weight. I done tried
You think you're
everything,
good
but
the way
this
you are?
is me. I like my weight.
You
She
like
don't.
it? You like it?
Yes.
How much do you weigh about?
$2.99.
Didn't I tell
$2.99.
you? Do she look $2.99? Really?
There's another sister coming up. We're going to find out more when we continue. Stay right there.
Another sister comes out swinging.
You sit out here and you want to say that I don't have a man. I've been in a relationship committed for 8 years.
And he talks about you.
But Kiki keeps on hitting back.
Fatness,
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Lose
Together.
weight.
Today's about obese relatives and how we can help. To give another example of what's going on, Kiki, talk about the car story. What happened with the car and your sister?
Well, one day she asked my cousin to take her to her doctor's appointment. So my cousin was like, all right, but when she got in the car, the tire got on flat. But I had to come out my pocket. I had to come out my pocket to pay for my cousin's car. And I'm not the one who broke that car, though.
She broke what in the car?
The tire. How can you break a tire?
The tire?
The tire got on flat.
The tire went flat when she got in the car?
Yes.
She blew out the car tire?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It's not just Leona we're concerned about. One more sister's involved. Please welcome LaShondra to the show. LaShondra, come on out.
I ain't showing you.
First of all, it's not okay for you to talk to her like that before I even get to me.
Well, you fat too.
And that's
How you
fine.
gonna sit there and tell me I can't talk about her, but I talk about you too,
You
though?
sit out here and you want to say that I don't have a man. I've been in a relationship committed for 8
And
years.
he
I have
talks
3
about
children.
you.
I have
He
3
talks
children by the
about
same
you.
men. How many kids do you have and how many different men are there? Understand it.
Girl, that don't got nothing to do with that. That don't got nothing to do with that.
Flawless. Get it together. Flawless. Everywhere. Everywhere. Get it together.
Wait,
you know what? That's fine.
Go on a diet. Stop eating.
You need to stop.
eating.
You know what?
You
need to quit.
LaShondra, have a seat. Now, we're not here talking about Kiki's sexual
you.
appetite. We're talking about weight.
No, that wasn't my
What kind of
point.
things
My
did you
point
hear?
is, I don't have a man 8 years committed, loves me, ain't never said nothing bad about me. What do your men do? So apparently there's something wrong with you.
Trust me, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And this ain't got nothing to do with me. This got something to do with you and her.
No, it's you.
With
It's
her.
you.
It's you.
I love me. Do you see
So
this?
y'all don't want to
Get
lose
like
weight for
me.
your health? That what you telling me? Y'all don't want to lose weight for your health? For your kids?
No. That's not the
Y'all don't
point.
want to get out there and play with y'all kids because y'all too big.
Let's go one time, Kiki.
That's the point. Yeah, I need to lose weight, but you need to change your approach.
No.
That's a good...
No, never that. And you know me better than that. I would never do
Now,
that.
hold on, hon. Kiki. Hold on. LaShondra, let me say this. Kiki, look at me, honey. Is the approach you're taking working?
No.
How about trying something different, man?
I need to, don't I?
In other words, if you call her fat, if you call her a double, you can't do that and get the result that you want. The strategy is have them lose weight. What you're doing is hurting what you're intending.
Well, I'm not trying to, though. You are. I don't take nothing what I said. I don't take it back.
Whatever. You're 2 shakes away from being big yourself, boo.
Really? I weigh 165, but this show is not about me, baby.
305, and I love every
this
bit
show
of
is
it.
not
Get it
about me,
together.
baby. Not at all.
I tell you what,
I can easily push away from the table, but can you say that?
I can do whatever I want
But can
to do.
you say
First
that?
of all, number one, I'm
But
a
can
grown
you say
woman.
that?
I pay my own bills. You do nothing for me.
Still,
you do nothing for me. That's fine. When I feel like losing weight, I will.
If you so concerned about our weight, help us, encourage us instead of talking about us putting us down.
Don't say Danielle. You big. You big.
How many times I asked you to go walking with me and you tell me
Go walking. How do you ask her? Yo, get out here and walk.
well, something like that, but it don't go all the way like that.
That's not cute. That's not good at all.
Come exercise
That's not
with
cute.
me.
Let me go into one different area. LaShondra, sadly, you lost a baby to SIDS. Is that fair to say? How painful was that for you?
That's really what made her.
Is that when you started
route.
gaining some weight? Is that when that happened? Here, honey. Here, honey. Is that when something happened? I understand. Tell me what happened.
I have 3 children now, so it's a little bit easier, but
It's not.
I miss him. It's not the same.
Did you start gaining some weight when that happened?
Yeah.
Is that the event?
Yeah,
It's like you don't care about yourself anymore.
No, it's not that
What
at all.
was it?
I would love to be able to run after my 7-year-old and not have my 7-year-old have to run after my 2-year-old, because I can't do it myself. I know I need to lose weight, but, like, she don't have to be mean about it, you know what I mean?
Her words are like weapons. Kiki, do you understand? Your words are like weapons that cut and bruise and hurt instead of words that encourage.
Well, when I try to encourage them, it don't help.
Let's try something different.
Because we have to want to do it. It doesn't matter what you say, how you say it, where you say it at.
Let me say
how
this,
much you
ladies.
embarrass us.
You both
We
recognize
want to do it.
you got a problem. We have some experts, specialists coming up. We're going to throw you a rope, and hopefully you'll pull yourself in. Stay right there. We'll continue. If you love watching from your couch, wait until you see us live. For your free tickets to a taping in New York City, go to our website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425.
Family members furious at their obese loved ones. Disgusted.
Look at this.
So, you tell me you don't weight. I love my weight.
I love you, but I want you to lose that.
And distressed.
I want him to either lose the weight or I'm going to walk out the door.
You can't take it.
I can't. I really can't.
You know, there's an old proverb that says the greatest wealth is health. And here to help my guest achieve wealth is Dr. Steve Salvatore. Doctor, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you, Bill.
Good to see you. All right. Dr. Steve, you've been watching, been listening. What do you see going on in this dynamic here?
Well, you know, what I see, unfortunately, is a lot of medical problems in the future that they don't see. But what I don't think they realize is the psychological that's tied to it. This is more than just a physical problem. This is a psychological problem. There's a problem between the ears. It also involves the mouth and the food that they're eating.
And family members love their other family members or husbands. They love each other, but the way they express the love drives these individuals back into food instead of coming out.
Right, because this is frustration. Because they've tried the other stuff, they tried the simple stuff, and then they get angry and it builds up, and then they go and they try and do that tough love, and what that causes on this side is these people then say, I'm not going to do that, you're not going to win, you're not going to bully me, and I'm not even going to let you win.
I'll show you.
Exactly.
I'll get heavier. I'll show you.
Exactly.
Dr. Steve, talk directly to Michael about his difficulty.
Okay, so I want to go over to Michael because I want to show you guys a couple of things that I brought. So these are skin calipers, and we use these to measure fat. So we can calculate body fat composition. But you can notice something. And you take little pinches on different parts of the body with this. These only open this far. So what happens when you go to take a belly measurement? You mind if I touch on this? I can't even get it. See? It's too big. So already it's like off the charts. So this is useless. And that's the problem for you. You have to accept that and understand that's how serious you are. And I could do to all three of y'all and be the same way.
And there's no, and you also have a measuring device, correct?
Yeah, so just a tape measure. So do me a favor, Michael, stand up for me if you don't mind.
No, don't do that.
No. Well, we're just going to give an idea for his waist circumference. For demonstration purposes, I'm not going to tell you the number. That's not what's important.
That's right.
What's important here, watch this. That's what's dramatic here. And that's what people don't realize. The tape is actually as long as his height. And it's not to give him a hard time, but Michael, you're a ticking time bomb medically. If you don't have a stroke or a heart attack, you're going to get cancer. So obesity's tied to cancer.
Let me ask you this, Michael, because Dr. Steve, Michael Jr., take a look at Michael Sr. That is you in the next 20 years. You don't want to be there. You want to be a father. You want her to. We want to make her a mother, correct?
Yes, I do. I want to have, children with this beautiful woman, and, I want to live healthier.
How do they do it, Doc? How do they do it?
It starts first of all getting the head right, because this is not going to work if the head's not right. It's not at this stage. It's not going to matter. You're at the point now where people would consider you for bariatric surgery, you know, that weight loss surgery, because your risk of dying is so great with this weight that that's a better solution than anything else. But just a 10%, here's a good part, a 10% reduction in your weight will make a dramatic difference in your health. Just 10%.
Dramatic. Are
So,
each of you three willing and ready to take steps to change things? Yes. Up next is a fitness expert. It's going to get everybody moving and grooving, and I mean everybody. Stay right there. Woo! Are you overweight and are sick and tired of getting picked on by your spouse or loved one to shed some pounds? Maybe I can help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Closed captioning of the Bill Cunningham Show is You know, today my guests have been battling it out over their loved ones' weight issues, but in the end, we all want the same thing, overweight guests to get the help they need. Here to help start them down the road of health is celebrity trainer and the creator of the anti-aging walking workout DVD, Nikki Fitness. Nikki, how you doing? All right. Now, we mentioned this briefly, and that is exercise, about walking. It begins with a step. They're not going to be running marathons. You're not triathletes yet, right? But it begins with a walk. So how do we begin the path to fitness for these three good people?
Well, I want to ask, you know, if you don't have half an hour a day to work out, even just walking, do you have an hour, 10 hours a day to be sick in bed? Do you have your whole life to be in a casket? You don't want to be putting yourself in that situation where you're choosing between your life and your death. So really, you know, you're never as young as you are today. So let's get started now.
Show us what has to happen.
So some of the things, you can even do this at home. Audience, get up. Even if you're sitting at home watching this on TV, just stand right up. We're all going to stand up.
If you're at home, stand up. Let's go.
So a walking workout starts with just marching in place, getting warmed up. Just march it out. And we're going to add something to this. So we're going to march for 4 and then sit down and stand back up. So it's like a squat, but you're using your chair. And you can put your hands down, too.
Come on, Michael.
Are we ready? Let's sit down. So it's down and up and march. It's 4, 3,
Come on, Michael.
2. One more time. It's down. You
Leona, let's go, honey.
And up.
Let's go. Come on.
And if you want to this time, hold your hands off the chair. Try a little more balance. Down and up. Good job. And then if you're super in shape, you can do it without touching the chair. So you come down without really touching and stand up. So those are 3 different levels. Next move, we're going to do some knee ups. So knee ups, this works your abdominal muscles. And what we're going to do is add some arms. So you're going to do the same arm and turn towards your front leg. This will get your heart rate up. And you guys, sweat is just fat crying.
Look at it. Nikki, they can do this. They can do this. Look, keep going.
See, you can do this. You do this for 20 minutes to half an hour a day. You're working your biceps.
Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to slightly turn towards the side. Put your arms straight out. Hold your hands in fists. And just bob them up and down. Just bob them up and down. Good. And now bend your feet so you're kicking your butt.
Come on, Leona. Kick your butt, honey. Kick your butt.
Nice. So you're working
Kick your butt with your
shoulder
heel.
muscles. You're getting nice and toned, right?
Yeah.
Toning that area up. So keep your arms up, and the longer you keep your arms up, you're going to start to feel it. You can do this. You don't need any weight.
LaShondra, kick your butt with your heels.
I can't reach my butt.
Come on, reach your butt.
So if you do moves like this, just turn around and let's march it out one more time and come back, take a breath. And if you just do this for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour a day, all I have to say to you is walk, don't sit, because sitting is the new smoking.
When we continue, the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Should Lindsay stay with Michael if he refuses to lose weight? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL. You know, I hope today we've given our guests some tools to get healthy in a tough environment filled with love and support. But we have something else in store for Michael, Leona, and LaShondra. Joining us via Google Chat from Hilton Head, South Carolina, is founder of Livin' Fitness and author of Fighting Monsters, life coach and trainer to the stars, Eric Viscovis. Eric, how you doing, man? All right, first of all, tell us about your facility in Hilton Head. Tell us what it is.
Our facility for the last 20 years has been helping athletes, but in addition to that, helping people that are obese lose weight. We do everything from feed you to there's massages that are included to 5 to 7 hours of exercise. It's a life and mind restructuring, so to speak, Bill.
Now, Eric, what gift are you willing to give to my 3 guests today that need help? What gift can you give them today?
We're going to give them 2 weeks free at Hilton Head Island, all-inclusive food, everything, full stay for them to lose weight.
All right, Eric, thank you very much, and my producers will be in touch with you and Hilton Head. God bless you, and thank you for changing their lives. So here's the bottom line. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or a single squat, or a single jumping jack. You can do it. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.
Proud of them. That y'all gonna be gone for 2 weeks, and I'm glad when y'all leave so y'all can get y'all journey on the start. And I'm gonna be behind y'all 100%. No, I'm gonna be. I just can't say no. I'm not gonna be mean, but I would try to be nice in a nicer way.
Well, that's a good start. That's so. It's not always not perfect.
But by me being mean, I was just trying to help y'all lose weight.
That's not helping us lose weight.
Did I lose a pound during the time you were being mean? You gained some pounds. You asked a question. You gained some pounds. But I love y'all though. Y'all my sisters.
We love you too. But